And this is an exciting couple of bouts here. We have some title eliminator situations going on for our coveted lightweight strap. Right now, making his way to the blue corner, we have Qodrat Hussini. Hussini representing high altitude martial arts, a veteran of both the 5280 ring as well as the Colorado Combat Club cage. He's taken on another veteran of the Colorado Combat Club cage who is making his long-awaited return in Jordan Miles. Now, for the folks listening at home, just to give you a brief rundown of the lineage and some of the history of our 155-pound title, we've had some very notable figures hold that belt throughout the history of this division. We've had Markel Medeiros, who is now lighting up the charts in the UFC. We've had Miguel Barrientos, a multiple-time veteran of the Colorado Combat Club cage and always a fan-friendly fighter. We've also had former Team USA World Wrestling member Nick Tarpley be a champion in our cage here.
And this is a great fight, man. Jordan Miles recently has moved his camp over to Genesis. So he's working with Genesis and Easton, but he's doing a lot of his sparring, striking training at Genesis now. So expect to see a new version of Jordan. He said he's coming for that title, and this isn't a 55-pound lightweight title elimination bout. So the winner of this fight will be fighting the winner of Grigio versus Orr for that 55-pound strap. Certainly.
And his opponent making his way to the cage, Jordan Miles.
Jordan Miles owns a very quick knockout in the Colorado Combat Club cage a couple of years back when we had a show at the Brighton. I mean, extremely quick stoppage in the process, so you know that he is ready to bring the fire just the same. But he's got a gamer in Qodrat Hussini. Hussini is a kid who his coaches, got a good relationship with one of his coaches in Tanner Fuji. And Tanner says he's one of those guys that you don't ever have to worry about if he's ready or him turning up. It's at times, especially in the training room, you got to tell him to, hey, take care of your toys a little bit.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about that tonight.
No, and in his first couple of bouts, whether it was in Muay Thai or in MMA, he could throw some wild and crazy spinning stuff, but I know his coaches have worked with him on reeling in some of the risks of throwing the spinning things and wait for that to open up versus going to the well right away. One way or the other, this kid has some pop, and you want to talk about a gamer. This bout was basically made on short notice. They were originally both scheduled with different opponents in the process. Each of their opponents fell off. A couple of weeks back, Qodrat's opponent fell off earlier in the equation. But as soon as Jordan Miles' opponent had to pull out, well, the text went out to Qodrat that said, hey, you know what? You want to fight? You know that this was called off. You know, maybe you didn't, hopefully you didn't get out of that fight mode space, whatever. Tanner posted the screenshot of their text exchange. Yeah. And before he could even say that, okay, what the stakes for this fight would eventually be, he says, I'm ready, coach.
That just goes to show you the type of fighter that he is, and stepping in there with a veteran like Jordan Miles. I believe Hussini is 1-0 in MMA. Jordan Miles has 7 MMA fights, so that's a big step up in competition. I'm excited to see how this goes.
Certainly.
Jordan Miles has been telling me, like, hey, that title is mine, and I'm going to prove it. I'm going to make a statement today and secure my spot.
I love the confidence.
Yeah, he's very confident going into this.
Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at a ready 154.7 pounds. He has a record of 1 win and only no losses. Ladies and gentlemen, he represents high altitude martial arts. I give to you, Qodrat Hussini!
I believe Hussini has, what, we commentated on a few of his fights. He's got 2-0 Muay Thai.
Yeah, I can't remember right off the top because we don't have a tail of tape sitting in front of us, but this kid has some good experience. I'll see if I can research that right now.
I believe he's 3-0 overall between MMA and Muay Thai. Just look at Jordan Miles. He is big. He looks like a welterweight in there.
Oh yeah, certainly a lot of length to be able to deal with in the process. Kind of has that Jalen Turner type of build for 55.
You don't want to end up in the clinch with him. I'll tell you that. You want to.
They waste no time getting after it right away.
Jesus. Here it is.
Qodrat went for a lat drop, worked against him there. Jordan looking to take the back. He's sitting a little bit high right now.
Jordan is just, looks like he's locking something up. His arms are really long. Quad tapped.
Was that a punch or was that a tap?
It looked like he tapped on his shoulder.
But now that choke is deep for the rear naked choke. He's trying to fight the top hand in the process here.
Jesus, what a fight. What a finish by Jordan Miles. Wow, it looked like Hussini went to sleep right before
It did look like he went to sleep. Now, he got up and protested right away. Sometimes
he's
it's just
still,
that.
look at, he's still out of it. He just leaned on the cage. Wow. Jordan,
He's a young fighter. He'll be back in the mix. I know he's not happy right now, but all the credit right now has to go to Jordan Miles. I mean, Jordan Miles was a man possessed going out there, and he stuck to the game plan from start to finish. Picked up the victory here today at Colorado Combat Club 27.
Wow. Submission bonus, Spartan Plumbing, maybe.
That's another one for Sammy to evaluate.
Wow. And then you see how Jordan is. They said go, he just started swinging. He just goes and starts swinging. But again, I want to give credit to Hussini because he did have the opponent change last minute and he accepted this fight on a week's notice. So props to him. He'll be back. He's a young stud, so we'll see him back.
And securing his shot out. Jordan.
Wow.
And